Hey, g'day, Meshy.
G'day, mate. How are you?
Didn't have a potty yesterday. Just had something go awry in terms of the scheduling.
Yeah, we did yesterday.
Yeah. But we've got we replaced it with something you're going to look forward to. It's a special podcast series that actually comes out next week called Blast from the Past.
Oh, quick turnaround. Okay,
yeah,
nice.
Thanks to the legends at Karcher Water Blasters. We're going deep into sporting fixtures of the past that some may have forgotten and some that have left quite a long legacy in the New Zealand sporting scene. And a little tease, next week's one involves the Cricket World Cup 1992.
Yeah, it was yourself,
Yep.
Dylan Cleaver and Jeremy Wells.
Yeah, so that comes out next, I think maybe even next Thursday or something, or maybe the 20th, something like that.
No,
Not far away.
That'll be a hell of a time.
Oh, it's going to be great, because obviously we did the Versus series. This one's it's similar to that, but it's a blast from the past, so it's not necessarily a rivalry. It's just one of the great games across, and we're covering a lot of codes. We're going league, we're going cricket, we're going football.
Nice.
And what else? We've got league, cricket, football, and rugby.
Nice.
Yeah, so we're
Yeah,
covering
the
them
four
all.
pillars.
Something for everyone.
Yeah, there is something
Except
for everyone in there.
for tennis players or squash players.
We cover very little tennis on this show, don't we? Well, at the ACC, it's tough to get around.
It's tough to get
We mainly comment on how much of a wanker the individuals are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A bit of time there for Sabalenka.
Speaking of wankers, have you seen Tom Brady? He has decided to pull one of the all-time wanky moves and clone his dog. Well, clone the DNA of his dog.
Right, obviously he loves his dog and it's about to die. Is that right?
Well, yeah, it had already died, from what I understand. I was doing some research on this morning, so it had already died. He said he loves his dog. He took some DNA from his old dog, his old pup, and now has made a new one.
Did he keep the DNA on purpose, knowing he wanted to do this?
Well, I did some digging this morning, and it turns out that he's an investor, Tom Brady, in a
cryogenics.
Yeah, cloning pet situation. So I think there might be a bit of a marketing thing going on in this. But yeah, I don't know.
I don't know about bringing back a dog that's exactly the same as your last dog.
And does it just look the same? Like, it's not going to remember you.
Exactly.
Just form a new relationship with a new dog, mate.
Totally. Dogs are pretty easy.
It's pretty depressing.
Dogs are pretty easy. You feed them, pick up their poos,
Yeah.
and they're your best buddy.
Well, like, if I had an ex-missus that I really liked and she broke up with me, it would be a strange thing to go, I'm just now on the hunt for someone that's the exact same.
Isn't that what you did?
No, actually, okay, no, stay away from that. But you know what I mean? I'm just trying to figure out why he's so obsessed with the idea of having something the exact same.
Like you said, it sounds like a marketing ploy. If he is an investor in some sort of gene therapy, cryogenic type, bringing pets back from the dead thing, this probably makes sense.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Right, we'll get today's show underway. We've got a couple of massive announcements coming up, which I'll let you get to shortly.
Yep.
But for now, live from the Export Beer Garden Studio, this is the agenda for Wednesday, the 12th of November.
The Agenda Podcast, the home of sporting nonsense and claptrap. Brought to you by Export Ultra.
Okay, the WARS season opener has been revealed. We'll discuss that shortly. Cristiano Ronaldo, one of the great footballers of all time, has announced that the end of the road might be near. And also, later on in the program, we'll discuss G Lane, the Boxing Day test. There's been conversation about that. And when I say Boxing Day test, I don't mean this one.
No, this is next year. We're thinking ahead, and there's a reason why we're thinking ahead.
Yeah, let's start with the topical sport, though, and then we'll eventuate there. So the New Zealand Warriors have announced that they'll be opening the 2026 NRL season with a Friday night home game against the Roosters on March the 6th.
How good's this? So finally the NRL have thrown the Warriors a bone, because normally our first game, or at least our first two games, are away. And it's kind of a weird start to the season. And then the season's kind of 2 weeks in before we get a home game. But this one, right off the bat, you got the Vegas one the week before, which is the Bulldogs, Dragons, and the Knights and the Cowboys.
Yo.
They're over in Vegas getting lizard. Been there, done that. Tick that box. It didn't work for the Warriors. But
certainly didn't work for us here at the ACC.
No, it certainly didn't. But a Friday night game against the Roosters at Go Hard Stadium to kick off the proper round of NRL, that's going to be epic.
Yeah, no,
that is going to be epic.
You've summarised it well. It does feel like every year the NRL season starts a little bit like the lawnmower that you're cranking up for the first time in spring, where you've just got to crank that bitch a couple too many times before you finally start.
You got to prime it so hard that by the time it actually
choke the shit out of it.
By the time it actually catches blue smoke, it goes.
And then that is the NRL season by about round 3. So here we are against the Roosters. What are the Roosters looking like at the moment? I couldn't tell you. So are we going to surely a win first up?
Yeah, you chalk that down for a win. Surely, it's going to be the anticipation is going to be immense once again for a Warriors season.
Oh, yeah.
The Pinot Noirs will be out in force.
Will they?
Matt Heath will be there. Well, if there's a box available, he'll be there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And with his Pinot Noir watching the Warriors.
For the rest of that round, for anyone that is interested, as I zoom in here on the graph that I've managed to find on the NRL website, the Doggies are taking on the Dragons also that first opening weekend, and then the Knights and the Cowboys.
Yep.
Storm,
Vegas.
Eels, Wars, Roosters, Bronx, Panthers.
Broncos, Panthers.
Hell of a game.
Broncos, Panthers, because that's going to happen after the Warriors Roosters game on the Friday night.
Is that intentional?
That's a hell of a Friday.
Let's just run that final
Yeah,
back.
absolutely.
And then you've got Sharkies Knights, and then Manly
Knights?
Raiders.
No. It's not Sharks. That's not the Knights. The Knights are playing over in Vegas.
Titans, sorry.
Titans, yeah.
I'm just looking at the logos here. Manly Sea Eagles and the Canberra Raiders, and then the Dolphins and the Bunnies, which are two similar logos. Looking at those for the first time.
Probably the most, the weakest of all of the logos as well, and having rabbits and dolphins.
There's nothing tough about those two logos.
No.
I've never really thought about that.
No. I mean, look, a dolphin can be tough. Don't they like charge sharks and stuff and just wound them with their blunt nose?
Who's got the hardest team logo in the NRL? Having a look at these.
Oh, it's the Sharks. Sharks are good.
Sharks is up there.
The
Broncos is kind of iconic.
Sharks, the Bulldogs are good.
I mean, the
Waz is not bad.
It's not bad.
The Eels, they're trying to make the eel look like a snake.
Yeah, it's too snaky. It's too Nessie for me.
Yeah, and
it's a little bit Loch Ness Monster.
The Storm one's a bit Flash for me. It's like a bit.
Yeah, it's all right.
It's a bit Marvel.
It is a bit Marvel.
Yeah,
you'd see that on the front of a Disney T-shirt.
Yeah. Same with the Titans. So my vote is the Sharks.
The Sharks.
I think the Sharks. Look,
the Waz are up there.
Raiders are up there. Panthers are up there too. The Black Panther.
Anyway, for God's sake.
The Bronco, they're trying to make a horse look tough. They're all trying to make a shit animal look tough. But, I mean, credit to the Dolphins and the Rabbits. There's nothing tough about what they've tried to do with their rabbit and their dolphin.
No.
Just a rabbit jumping and a dolphin leaping.
Both love to fuck, don't they?
Excuse me?
Don't they both?
Dolphins are massive pests.
Dolphins
are massive pests.
It's always the fact someone brings up. They always go, don't.
Well, they use their
making love for fun or something like that.
Well, dolphins also use their penis as an appendage to grip stuff and grab stuff.
Is it similar to a cat in the sense that they can have a
No, it's not.
Have like a barbed?
That barb is there to inflict damage on the mating partner.
Right.
This one here. They use their erect tool to grab things like other people. Like they use it as a thing.
Like how a frog uses their tongue.
Like a dolphin. Basically, a dolphin's penis is like a thumb. One thumb that comes out, and they use it to
disposable cock.
Yeah,
not disposable. It's disposable cock.
No, it's.
Wait, what was it called?
Opposable.
Opposable, not disposable.
Opposable diddle on a. See, here's a fun fact for you. Anyway, that's the NRL. We can get excited about having 27 rounds of rugby league kicking off in early March.
Yes, get fizzed up about that. Also, Ronaldo, it turns out that he might be coming to the end of his career. Who would have thought at the age of 41? Jesus Christ.
I love how he surprised no one. He was on some Saudi forum video link, because obviously he's in Saudi Arabia playing for a Saudi team and making billions of dollars.
So much
money. He is completely sold out and gone over there to make his money. So he's surprisingly on a video link when someone said, is this going to be your last World Cup? I mean, he has to get selected for Portugal first, because last World Cup, I don't think he even started some of the games. He was almost not on the outer, but he was still an elder statesman.
Yeah.
And so I don't know if he'll even make the squad.
I think, though, he will, in the sense that it would be a little bit like if Maui was available to be selected for the All Whites, you'd just pick him on money, I think it's a similar thing here. There was that last Euros, I believe, where he was marching up and down the touchline.
Yeah.
He was injured as shit.
Yeah.
But he was essentially managing the fuck out of that Portuguese side. I think he'll get selected.
You reckon you'll be a hype guy?
Well,
I suppose.
I've got a massive list here of all the trophies that he's won, which is way too long to go through, and I'm not going to read them all out. But there's one trophy that is not on that list.
The World Cup.
It's a World Cup.
Mm.
He's won Euros, he's won, Serie A, he's won La Ligas, he's won Club World Cups, he's won Champions Leagues too many times to even fucking count. But he hasn't got a World Cup, so I assume this is also a little bit of a PR thing, in the sense that he's making sure that the public can make sure that he's then selected for the World Cup. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You know
That's
what I mean?
That's why Messi will always be a better player.
You prefer Messi?
Yeah, he's got World Cups.
Yeah, well, I mean, he won that one with Argentina,
Yeah.
which was a hell of a
He's got a World Cup. And I think that's the key difference. He's probably got a lot of those cups as well, and he's definitely got a Club World Cup because he won it when I was running it easily. But he didn't play in the English Premier League though.
No.
Lionel Messi, he stuck to Barcelona.
Well, to be fair, Ronaldo didn't play in the English Premier League for as long as what I thought he did, to be honest. He scored 145 goals.
He was Man U hard. He was
Man U hard, and then he had his massive reign at Real Madrid.
Yes.
Where he was just pretty much the best.
His value went through the roof at Man U though.
He was under Ferguson.
Yeah.
He was a youngster that came up.
Not
through those ranks and then...
not easy to like.
I think that's a fair comment for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about him. He feels a little bit like no one really knows anything about him, though. You know.
Yeah, I don't know. I felt I could warm. I felt a lot more warmth from Lionel Messi than I did from him.
Oh yeah.
Even though Lionel Messi's probably just as prickly as him.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
But there's something a little bit more, tame about Messi. And I mean, it's going to be funny forever, right? These two are going to be compared because that's just the way that these things go. But the only information we have on fucking Ronaldo these days is off the back of Piers Morgan interviews, and that's a little bit weird.
Saudi. Do you know who this is going to be driving crazy? This chat.
Who?
Any football fan out there who listens to the agenda.
What do you guys know? Yeah, what do you know about?
What do you know? Well, we know pretty much nothing, but we know about as much as what the average sports fan does.
Yeah.
So that's what it is.
And it's fucking freaky.
And I got to meet Lionel Messi. I got to meet Lionel Messi, so you didn't. So there you go.
Suck on that.
Contribute that. Even though I had to point him in the right direction of the actual tunnel because he got lost at the Sheikh Zayed Stadium.
Is that right?
Yeah, it was because there was a double header, so there were 4 changing rooms.
Well, I suppose it's not his job to know where to go, is it?
It was quite confusing. It was there's doors everywhere, and they were playing a double header. Auckland FC, or not Auckland FC, Auckland. What's the
City?
Auckland City. So not Auckland FC, the club one. They were playing. They were in the changing room next door to Barcelona. They were playing before Barcelona. This was the scene that I came in, and there was a big long line of grown men with things for him to sign, lining up outside the Barcelona changing room. But there were other big players in there, like I think.
When was this?
This was in. Oh shit! It would have been 2008, maybe.
Oh yeah, so some pretty big names in the Barcelona team would have been like PK and all the Iniesta and stuff like that.
Iniesta was in there.
Yeah.
Was it Xavi? Yeah, there were some big high rollers in there, but obviously Lionel Messi was the big draw card. He won the Golden Boot. Anyway, he hung a left out of his change room instead of a right.
Fucking muppet.
And I just happened to be going past because I was doing the operations. I didn't really know football that well. I didn't.
Yeah.
Is he right, mate?
Who's this midget that can't find his way?
Yeah, it's like that way. And he's like, oh, thanks.
Let's take a break, and we'll come back with a couple of massive announcements. One regarding the Boxing Day test.
Oh, yeah.
Next year.
Righto, Meshi, this is a prize. This is probably the biggest prize we've ever given away at the ACC. Well, probably not the biggest, but probably the most desirable.
Oh, yeah.
We've done beer garden tours to Paris. We've done it to Beer Fest, Austin. And they were cool. But this one here, if you're a sports lover and a fan of American sports or just fan of sports, this is good. So this is the ultimate LA game day experience where you can experience it all within New Zealand. Now, to get in the draw is pretty simple. If you're listening to this podcast, you're probably a vague fan of the ACC. Yeah. You probably listen to some cricket commentary. All you need to do to get in the draw for this is listen to at least 10 minutes of cricket commentary this summer. And you can enter as many times as you want. So if you keep going back and listening, you'll keep getting the notification. So on your iHeartradio app on your phone, if you listen for more than 10 minutes, you'll get sent a notification. So you need to turn your notifications on. That's all we ask of you.
Yeah.
You'll get sent a notification and a link. Follow that link, fill out your details.
Wow.
Boom, you're in the draw.
Technology, man.
Yeah. If you want some details on that and the T's and C's, text LA to 3236. You'll get some details. But here's the prize, Mashi.
Yep.
Return economy class flights for 2 to LA.
Oh.
Okay. You get 5 nights accommodation in a 4-star hotel.
Yeah.
You get 2 tickets to the LA Lakers.
Oh, my God.
You get 2 tickets to cryptoarena.com arena tour.
Oh my God, we've been there.
Yeah, you get 2 tickets to the Cosm LA sports bar to view a major league game. Now,
search us up if you're not familiar with what this looks
Cosm
like.
is COSM.
It's insane.
Yeah, you would have at some stage been fed something on your Instagram or your Facebook or whatever where it's people drinking in a bar in like a IMAX theater. So it's unreal. It's kind of when I first saw it, I thought it was the the Sphere in Vegas, but it's not. It's a bar, and you get table service, but it's like you are front row at an ice hockey game or a football game or UFC.
Yeah, you've died and gone to heaven.
They are absolutely mean. So you'll get return LAX airport transfers for 2 people too. And when you're sick of all the sport, we've got 2 Universal Studio Hollywood Express passes to give away.
Come on, man. This is a ridiculous
And all you
prize.
have to do is listen to some commentary.
And also, one of the biggest draw cards about that is you don't have to take the ACC with you as well.
No, you go on your own.
This is just you and your partner of choice.
You're not taking your partner, surely.
No, it won't be
taking
your
your
actual
mate.
partner, but I mean, your partner of choice for sure.
So that's all thanks to Air New Zealand, where you can experience it all. Now, speaking of either taking your partner or not taking your partner, Mashi.
Talk to me, G Lane.
Now, we all know, if you don't know by now, New Zealand have a 4-test tour of Australia next summer.
Oh, yeah.
4 test matches in Australia. That's kind of unheard of. Usually we get a 2 or 3 match shitter. We've got a 4 test match series. One of those, of course, is the Boxing Day test in Melbourne. Now, we had that one about 5 years ago, I believe.
I remember it well. Trent Bolt.
Yeah, Trent Bolt absolutely tore them a new one in the first over, and then it was all downhill from there. But it should be on your sporting bucket list, as that's going to a Boxing Day test with New Zealand in it. So I highly recommend that you target this.
Yeah.
Now, if you want to come, we are putting a tour together. So the ACC are going to take a tour to Melbourne for Boxing Day.
This is what I want to hear.
So, however, you do need to approach this carefully.
Mm-hmm.
You will fly out on Christmas Day. Okay? This is a big hurdle for a lot of people. If you're single, there is no excuse.
No.
If you are in a new relationship, there is no excuse. You can lay it out and say, hey, next Christmas, babe, I'm going to be in Melbourne. New relationship, fine, but a give and take. Problem lies for those who are in long-term relationships or, dare I say it, married with kids.
Kids, yeah.
There's a huge issue. Not a huge issue, nothing that can't be overcome, okay? But it all comes down to this Christmas, okay? And you've got to lay the foundations now. And you could say something like, hey, babe, I've been invited to go to the Ashes Boxing Day test this year. A bunch of guys are going. They don't need to know that this is bullshit, okay? But I've said no, obviously, because I'd want to spend time with the family. You know, I know Christmas is important for you.
Yeah.
But there is probably following year New Zealand are playing. I'd like to go to that.
Yeah.
If that's all right.
This is good.
So
this
you hit
is
him.
Not all heroes wear capes maneuver. Kind of thing,
So a bit of shock and awe at the start. I was like, what are you thinking? You think you're going to go? What? You don't even Australia English. You're not even Australia or English. Hit him with that, and then him with no, babe. So I don't. What I do want to go to though is the New Zealand one next year.
Yeah.
Now, this Christmas, I know we were supposed to go to my parents this Christmas. Let's go to yours this Christmas.
Nice.
Because what you don't want to do, you can upset your own family, your own parents. That's fine. You can manage that. What you don't want to do is, if it's the partner's turn to have Christmas, it's the in-laws you're going to have to deal with, because you're going to have the missus and the in-laws on your ass. If you can get the in-laws on side, then you're only dealing with one. You know, you just got to divide and conquer.
Yeah.
Okay? And you've got to be the best you can ever be this Christmas.
Well, let's not pretend it's not about score settling.
Oh, you've got to lay the foundations here that you are the best husband, you are the best partner, and you are the best parent there ever is. So this summer, you have to be on point, okay? You're wrapping those goddamn fucking presents the night before.
Because your brand next year is going to take a hit.
Massive hit.
And you have to be prepared for that.
You've
and
got
you
to.
have to make sure that you're not working your way into negatives next year.
Correct.
You've got to be in the green.
Yes, you
Heading
need
into next.
Don't go out on Christmas Eve.
Don't
Christ's
you dare
sake.
go out on
Don't go
Christmas
out on
Eve.
Christmas Eve, for Christ's
Fucking
sake.
behave.
Just don't go out on Christmas Eve. Get up early. Be that guy.
Yeah.
Be the in-laws love you or whatever. You know, you are the guy, because next year you're not going to be there, okay?
Yeah.
You fly out at 3 p.m. on Christmas Day.
Yep.
You can be there for the Santa Claus in the morning, but then you're fucking out of there.
You're
okay?
out of there.
You are gone.
Yeah.
Okay, so this Christmas is key. So all those people out there, it is key. It's so crucial. So crucial that you make the most of this Christmas, because you are going to be gone next Christmas. Now, if you want to come with us, and we can do it together, okay, and we can all FaceTime our families together, text boxing to 3236. There is a pre-registration page there. All you have to do is just put in your details, and we will keep you updated on when they become available, the options to come available.
Doing it now.
Now, you text boxing to 3236. It is key. It should be on your bucket list. If it isn't, add it. Add it in now. However, Mashy.
Okay, another however.
There is a lot of people who have used their Boxing Day card 5 years ago. There's a lot of them. There was thousands of Kiwis at tens of thousands in Melbourne.
Now, call me naive.
Yeah.
But as a 26-year-old,
yes,
I feel personally that 5 years is enough time has passed
that you
might have another one in your locker.
That's your age speaking there.
Okay, right.
So there's probably people out there who are still paying for that flying out on Christmas Day 5 years ago to go to the Boxing Day.
Right, okay. I didn't realise that would be the case, but it makes sense now you've explained it.
Now we've thrown an option out there for those people. And I'll be honest with you, I might fall into this camp.
Well, this is good. Honestly, it's good.
Another test match in Adelaide, and it is the pink ball test. So the day-night test.
Yes.
Now this is a great time. Okay, and it's not around Christmas; it's before Christmas. And Adelaide used to get a bad rap, but it's the new stadium they've got there. I think it's probably only 10 years old or so. It is amazing.
Yep.
Play a lot of AFL there. It's a great setup.
Is it just because of the fact that it's got a similar road layout to Christchurch that it's got a bad rap?
I think so, but it went through a bit of a renaissance, a bit like Christchurch.
Yeah,
it's got good food, great bars,
wine.
It's great. This is the key. Wine. You got the McLaren Vale and you got the Barossa Valley, which are an hour away from Adelaide. Game starts at 2:30 in the afternoon.
I see where you're going with
now. There is tours that leave at 6 in the morning, where you leave for the Barossa. You go around vineyards. You have lunch out there, and you can make it back in time for the first ball. I tell you what. And this appeals to me a lot because also for those of you out there, and there's people out there probably not going to get this past the keeper, even if you behave immaculately this Christmas.
Perfectly.
You're probably not going to get it past. This is a good option. And dare I say it, if you want to take the midi, Adelaide's a good option because you can leave them out in the Barossa. Say, babe, stay out here, have a good time.
Yep.
Ideally, she's got some friends that you can bring. Do it as a group.
Yep.
And then
find a couple of mates that are in a similar situation.
Yep. And look, I'm not saying it's guys because a lot of girls out there are massive cricket fans.
Oh shit, yeah, and a lot of boys on the wines.
Correct. And you just leave them out there in the Barossa. Say, see you later, babes.
Yeah.
Head to the cricket day night. With the day night, you probably only need to commit to 3 days because with the pink ball, she's over pretty quick. And there's that drama when the sun goes down and who's batting, who's bowling when the ball suddenly starts hooping. It's a great time. It's great drama.
You might have sold me on Adelaide. I mean, to be fair,
I'm going to lead the Adelaide. I'm leading the Adelaide one.
So what are the dates of the Adelaide one? Do you know that off the top of your head?
Off the top of my head, they're in December.
Okay, cool. So it is similar time of year.
Yeah, but it's pre-Christmas.
I mean, this is a great opportunity. I even like what you've done here is you've almost done what you recommended that people do in the first place, which is, knock down some hopes and then build them up with a second opportunity.
Correct.
I think this is fantastic.
And it's pink ball. If you haven't been to a pink ball test, it's something else as well. It's another experience. It's not something else to tick off your bucket list.
And sell it like the dream to the partner. This is the most important part.
Oh, this one here, if you are massively under the thumb, which admittedly I'm starting to become.
Yeah, you deserve to be.
This one here, especially around Christmas time, I don't think I'm going to get away with See Your Babes on Christmas Day. I've See Your Babes to her pretty much 4 or 5 times this year and gone overseas, okay? So Vegas, Texas. I can't, there's only so many See Your Babes as I can do.
Yeah.
If you want to come on this one.
You've definitely hit your quota.
Yeah. If you want to come on this one, text PINK to 3236 and there's a pre-registration for that Adelaide pink ball test one. You got to do it. We've got to go over and flex in front of these Aussie maggots, okay?
Yeah.
You've got to go. You get a lot of shit when you're there, trust me. You get a lot of people going, meh, and you're like, okay, mate, fucking think of a new one.
But if we go in numbers,
yes,
we can take that.
Yeah, and they love the fact that we're random. We'll all turn up in beige.
Yeah.
We wore beige and pink stubbies last time, and the Aussies fucking loved it. You Kiwis.
So again, boxing for the Boxing Day test. Pink for the Adelaide test, if that sounds like something that might be more up your alley, mainly due to the family situation.
We're not asking for any money here. It's just a pre-registration. We want to see how many of you GCs are keen to come with us, and then we'll start to formulate a plan, and then we can send you all the details. We're going to probably partner with the Boys Trip guys,
awesome,
as well for that.
Great
so basically, we'll sort everything out. I'll be running a Barossa Valley tour, down to the Barossa. Getting stuck into some Cab Savs and some Syrahs. Or they call it Shiraz over there.
Is that what they call it?
Shiraz. So Australian to put a Z on the end of Syrah. Shiraz.
Like every nickname.
So there you go. That's pretty exciting stuff. But like I say, don't underestimate the power of this Christmas to get get availability for next Christmas.
Yeah, and those massive cricket hard-outs that have managed to get away for this Boxing Day, the Ashes Boxing Day test this year, and then are still trying to go next year. Good fucking luck to you.
They're out there.
Good luck to you.
You're out there. I know you are.
Okay, let's take a break, and we'll come back with a couple of yours, please.
Yours, please. Brought to you by Export Ultra.
Rightio, before we get into the Yours Pleases, Mashy, we've got some tickets to give away for tomorrow's final T20 against the West Indies. If you're listening to this today, which is the Wednesday, and you're in Dunedin, or you're headed around Dunedin, text WEST to 32336. Fill out the form, and we'll blast you some tickets. If you're listening to this on the Thursday, which is when the game is, don't bother because it's too late.
Too late, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me have a look at the weather here.
Oh,
looks okay. Yeah, looks okay.
It looks okay.
Looks all right. It'll be a bit of rain, bit of not, which sounds like
are you
Dunedin.
kidding me?
Yeah, I'm having. Well, according to Met Service here, Thursday is a high of 13.
Oh, that's gonna rip their undies. Oh, actually, no, it looks pretty sweet.
That's all right, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
A 15 high. Oh, they're going to hate that, the West Indies.
Yeah, that's too
we've
cold.
got that game.
That's beanie stuff.
Do you think the TAB have taken that into account?
Probably not. Oh, no, of course they have. The pre-cogs will be well across that. But anyway,
About how cold it is.
If you do, does that come into betting odds?
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, test West to 3236. Fill out the form, and we'll smash you some tickets. How many Yours Pleases we got today, Mashy?
We got 4. Does something always happen in Dunners when it comes to cricket? I feel like it does. Last time fucking Finn Allen was down there, he went berserk.
Absolutely berserk.
Where was Corey Anderson? Was that Queenston?
Yeah, that was him and Jesse Ryder was Queenston. Bring back Queenston.
I know, Queenston was a great
It was
venue.
A great time. I don't know.
Still is a great venue, isn't it?
And they played there, a couple of years ago against Sri Lanka, remember?
Yeah, and it was cold.
I'm not sure why they don't.
Yeah.
Seems to me like one great big advertisement for New Zealand, especially if you did it against Australia or England.
Do they get crowds in Queenston?
Yeah.
For cricket?
Yeah, shit, yeah.
Okay.
Anyway.
Rightio, first one. Yours, please.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Okay.
I'm on the road for work. I think, chuck on a nice podcast. They'll bring my stress levels down. And it's bloody Matt Heath talks about bloody baseball. I tell you what, if I hear one more punishing baseball chat, the next court case that Matt Heath is going to be presiding over is going to be his own one against crimes against good taste and humanity. Jesus. I just like this.
Yep. He's got a good point. It's got a good point. And it is a sport that divides a nation, especially when
Cheers, bro.
Matt demands that it's going to get you eventually.
Yeah.
It's not going to get me because I've said this before. I've only got so many ball sports in me, and I can't be following another one. So I'm kind of tapped out, except when it's World Series time. And
you're familiar with the idea of the ick, aren't you? You know, if you get the ick on someone, it's hard to get it back.
Yeah,
it's a lot how I feel about baseball now. Now, just because of Matt Heath. I don't think the ick is ever going to go away.
Don't stop. I mean, don't get me wrong. If I go to LA, I'd love to go to a Dodgers game. I'd go to a baseball game just for the hell of it. But I'm not a.
That's not your love for the sport, though. That's you just wanting to get back on the piss again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's have some beers.
Which is
kind of
understandable.
the appeal of baseball is kind of the same appeal that cricket had to me when I used to go watch it.
Lifestyle.
A full long day of not much happening in which you can just climb into your work.
Yeah.
And hang out with your mates, talk rubbish. It doesn't matter if you go to the bathroom or to the bar for an hour.
Yeah. Yeah.
And come back to your seat and you go, what happened here? A couple of home runs. It's still 3-2.
You're
Sweet.
right.
How many innings left? 4. Sweet.
Yeah. Any kind of day that requires only a couple of 2 or 3 IQ points, I think I'm just in for, no matter what.
You don't. It's not like basketball, not like rugby, which is fucking tense.
Yeah. Nah, that's a great talk back though, and that's fair. We'll make sure.
Yeah, we're banned it from now on.
Put a muzzle on.
Yeah.
Matty Heath's baseball chat. Okay, next one, yours, please.
Hey, fellas. 17-year-old Woundie here. Oh, fucking the All Blacks game the other night. It's in the first 20 minutes or something. And we're on the 10-metre line, and fucking Caleb Clark gets the ball, and Jordan's right next to him to the left. And instead of passing, he takes the ball to ground, and Jordan goes shitting through the line, and then looks back and goes, what? He looks confused and goes, why the fuck's the ball on my hand? Why the fuck did Caleb Clark not pass?
It's an interesting insight. He's gone a real deep cut into the first 20 minutes of that All Black game.
Could you tell me what he was saying? Because I was so focused on the fact that there was garbage playing in the background. I was paranoid.
He had garbage loud in the background. No doubt that was Radio Hodaki because it's about the only station that plays garbage. But What he was talking about there is Caleb Clark obviously didn't see Will Jordan outside him and didn't feed it to him and took it into contact. I suppose in your own 22, maybe he just felt like he had to just settle things down. I'm not sure, and I don't know what exact moment he's talking about.
Yeah, I don't know when this came through, either this talk, but I love the idea that it's still haunting him till hump day. I
love that one moment in the first 20 minutes.
Yeah, just that phase.
Not the fact that Damien McKenzie full WWF someone into the crowd. But anyway, thanks to 17-year-old Winton Wound. I wonder what his birthday is, so we can change it to the 18-year-old Winton Wounder.
It feels like we've been calling him the 17-year-old for quite some time.
Yeah. Well, let him know when your birthday is, and we'll send you a cake.
What else can we send him when he's 18? Oh, mate, fucking hell, we could send him anything.
Well, he's allowed to vote by then, isn't it? So,
yep.
Is he allowed to go in the army?
Yeah, probably.
18? Okay.
A couple of ciggies.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, a couple of ciggies, that'll do.
I'll personally send down a box of Ultra. Can I do that? Can I say that? No, I can't. That's illegal, isn't it?
Just you send him some refreshments.
Okay, I'll send you some refreshments once you turn 18. Punter. Okay. The third one of the day, second to last. Yours, please.
What stupid rules have been made from your dumbass actions? I was just thinking this, and I thought this is a great topic to throw out to the wider agenda community. Like, I'm the reason that no one in my school is allowed to buy live animals now on school trips. Field days. Don't ask, but I got a chicken back with it. But what stupid rules have been made because of us cunts being fuckwits? There's got to be a few of them. G Lane's definitely got a couple of grounds around New Zealand about him.
Oh, the Agendarati. Let's ask the Agendarati then. But I've got one, and if you look at the back of your ticket, any ticket you get to go to any sporting ground, you'll notice in there's the ban on any amplification or megaphones.
Yeah.
That was me.
Okay.
That was me and Paul Ford. We used to take megaphones into grounds and basically commentate and just chip away at players.
And you had a situation with the South Africans, didn't you? Is that right?
English.
Oh, it was the English.
It was the English. The South Africans. I was actually ground announcing, so I was on the actual legit.
That was that one. Right.
No. And so we got a trespass order from Basin Reserve following a day's cricket against Australia.
Who delivers that?
The people at the front gate.
Okay, so they come over and say,
hey, in this issue, defendant obviously knew who we were, Paul Ford and I, and said we've got a trespass order against us. You can't come in here with this megaphone. But we said there's no sign saying we can't bring in a megaphone. But they all of a sudden added something to the list of things of not to bring in.
Yeah.
So from then on, if you look at your tickets, you can't bring any sort of amplified device or megaphone into the ground. Sorry about that, but that is the result of Paul Ford and I. There also is a rule around you probably can't bring in a mobility scooter unless you have a disability or you need it, because we brought them in. We borrowed a couple of mobility scooters and made our way again to the Basin Reserve. Shit, they copped a hiding from us. And they said, you can't come in here with this. And we're like, why not?
Is this when you would have made up some kind of lie about having
Yeah. And they said, well, you're clearly not. And I was like, how do you know?
Yeah.
And then I went into a full Stephen Hawking and they let me in.
And there you go. You can't.
And then after that... Anyway, I'm going to dig myself a hole.
Yeah, there must be a few more as well. I think every time that we do something on an ACC trip, and then anything that's like, bi-yearly, or that we do, once every 365 days, by the time that we come back the following year, we get told about something that you can't do because of what we did the year prior. The New Zealand Cricket Awards comes to mind. There was a lot of restrictions on us night because of, what had happened 10 years ago.
Yeah,
So there's a lot of things. I'll have a think over the next 24 hours, and then I'll come back with a bit of a list tomorrow of things that I've been told that I can't do because of what you've done in the past.
Okay. Hey, I'm blazing a trail for you, Mashi.
You are, bro. You are. Okay, final one. Yours, please.
G'day, team. Andrew from Napes here.
G'day, Andy.
Excuse the slightly heavy breathing. I'm up to me nuts and guts. Gutting a house. I was just wondering if we have broke the code on the yellow cards. It's happening too regularly. It's not a coincidence. Is this just a method for us to give a horse from the front row an extra 10 minutes off? We can win without 15 on the field, eh?
Interesting
positive
theory.
take.
Interesting theory from Andrew from Nate. I think the All Blacks would rather play with 15 men with a front rower blowing ass than 14 men in a front row having a break.
Was what happened on Sunday morning a coincidence, or is it actually an issue? Because there's a couple of yellow card. There seems to be two things that keep happening that result in yellow cards that we need to somehow fix, and it's that intentional knock-on, which you hate.
I hate it.
It's so annoying.
Don't throw the pass.
I don't understand.
If it's 50-50 and you get to slap the ball down, surely that's the fault of the person passing it. They should have seen they haven't sucked them in properly. They haven't drawn them in.
Was there a situation
it's
where...
It's a knock-on, sure.
Was there a situation at some point where it went badly? You know what I mean? Was there something that happened in a pivotal moment of...
Or do we change tack and whack it up so there's a chance to intercept it? So if you instead of going down, you go up. So you whack it up in the air and then you got a chance of getting it. I don't know. There's a different way of looking at it. Do you still get penalised for whacking it up?
Yeah. I mean, do you?
For knocking it down? I don't know. I think it's a stupid rule. Surely it's a knock-on, sure. But don't throw the pass if it's 50-50. Like, I don't get it.
And then to
get a yellow card for it, fuck off.
And then you see a defender put it down, or you see the ball hit the ground, and then you have to listen into the TMO, who is literally about to flip a coin on that thing, because you don't even know where he's going with it, and then you just have to sit there as a punter and go, okay, let's just see what he has to say about it, and then you'll find out eventually that he's okay with it, like 1 in 10 times, and then the other fucking 9 times he's like, nah, it's a yellow card. Also, the head-on-head contact thing.
The accidental, when you can't avoid it, that's why I was saying, players now will lead with the head. As a ball carrier, you lead with the head into an opposite position players into their head.
Yeah,
they're off.
Yeah.
So you need to get whoever's got the hardest nut on the field.
Yeah.
Go righto. Like who are we playing out this weekend? We target an English player.
Yeah.
Go okay. Let's say Ethan de Groot. Here's the ball.
Yeah. Let's
go head first into that guy's head.
Because there's no...
Lead with the head.
There's no consideration taken into where the head started as well. Like, you see these guys that are like, when the ball carrier takes a right step, they drop about, a metre in height at times.
Yeah, and you're like, fuck.
And then they just, it's not ideal.
And I mean, we look back on it now. At the time, we loved it against Ireland when the captain got red carded.
Yeah.
But, I mean, Bodie Barrett didn't even get HIA'd.
No.
And he got a Ford hospital pass from Camroids. I felt for Ireland there. I did after the game because I think they're gobby bellions.
And then Bodie was also quite sympathetic about the whole thing, wasn't he? Post match,
he got a couple of bell ringers though after that.
Yeah, he did.
So he didn't
he had a
get
tough
off.
day at the office.
He didn't get like our fly halves are getting absolutely pounded because obviously. DMAC came off with a face like a welder's bench.
When did that happen? Was that in the moment?
No, he was still bleeding there. Oh, he might have actually, because he got kneed in the head by one of his own players in the celebration.
Because fuck me, as the youngsters would say, he was aura farming with all that. With all those photos that came out afterwards of his blood on his white.
Yeah.
I mean, blood on that white jersey does look good.
Looks badass.
It does.
Yeah.
All right.
Should knock this Sporting Sahara on the head then?
Yes, we'll be back tomorrow. Also, some cricket is back tomorrow again if you want to win some tickets and you are heading along and you're in the Dunners area. What was the text?
Text West to 3236. Also, there's lots of texts actually. LA to 3236 if you want details of that LA trip.
Oh my god.
And boxing to 3236. Get all the details of that Boxing Day next year. And Pink for the Adelaide.
It's all right.
Do them all.
All right.
You've been listening to the Agenda Podcast, brought to you by Export Ultra. For more episodes, like and follow on iHeartradio or wherever you get your podcasts.